here with Frau Brigitte Meier, who is a descendant from the original Meier that opened this shop in, well, the company goes back to 1596,
Yes,
but Frau Meier, you were telling me that the real origin of your relationship with the royal family goes back to...
Yeah, that goes back to 1895. My grandfather was the first purveyor to the Bavarian court of my family. So the Prinzregent, who was the regent in that time, he gave this warrant to my grandfather. Yeah.
Wow.
So I have to say, Grüß Gott, Ed Meier.
Grüß Gott, wir können auf Deutsch reden, aber we're going to do this whole video in German, but then I realized if we do it in German, most of you won't be able to follow along. So we're going to do it in English. And Grüß Gott is the greeting here in Munich.
Yes.
Which I learned the first week that I got
Say
here.
it.
I came into the store for the first time in 2009 when I was exploring Munich, and this is such a beautiful store. It feels like walking into another century. Not only do the items that you sell really sort of convey an old world, but the store itself is so beautifully decorated, and I'm so honored to be here today to have you show us how to use your shoe polish to create a very high gloss.
Yes.
This is what I bought in the store 15 years ago when I first walked in. And what drew me to the tin was your beautiful monogram.
Yes.
I was just like, what is this? And when I found out it was shoe polish, I thought, oh, I could use that. So I bought it, I took it home, and I started polishing my shoes with it, and I have never used anything else since.
Super.
So here in New York, when I go to New York, this is what I use. I've even made a video about shoe polishing, but the reason why I wanted to make this video with the boss today is because with this special shoe polish, you're able to create this wonderful high gloss.
Yes. You can see it. This is not a patent leather. This is a calf leather. So you see before and after. So I will show you how to polish this shoe, that at the end it will be a shiny gloss like this shoe. And it's, in former days, nobody had patent leather, so it was very important to know how you can polish it. Even for military boots,
Yes.
The people use it. And today it's a signature to show, to have good quality and to look after your quality items and to show it. A shoe can be very old if you polish and treat it with good shoe trees, with the right shoe trees. It's nice if it's nicely polished.
This is the same leather?
It's the same leather.
It's kind of unbelievable.
Yes.
This is what I really wanted to see, because I kind of can't believe that this leather and this leather is the same. Frau Meier, when you say patent leather,
yes.
I know that term. I think a lot of people know the term patent leather. What does that mean?
That means there is a surface on the leather.
Yes.
The leather could be different types. For example, if it's a good quality, we use, of course, also a patent leather. It could be a calf leather, and then it is covered with an everlasting cover.
Oh, that's sealed.
So it's sealed, yes.
So then it's shiny, and it'll always kind of be
shiny. It will be always shiny, yes.
I see. And otherwise, you have the open pores of the leather.
Yes.
In which
case we will cover the open pores of the leather
with the shoe polishing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, let's. I would love to see what you do. Because,
let's start.
Yes.
So important is. So I show you here. It's Eduard Meier shoes on the pedoform last. We have two different shoe polishes. This is we name it the Eduard Meier Cream number 3. It smells fantastic. I love it.
Oh, yeah. It is. I was saying earlier, this is one of the things I love about their products. I love the smell.
Yeah. No, but this is, we name it a restoration polish. It is not able to create such a gloss. It's the right one for nourishing the leather, but not, of course, it gives a gloss to the leather, but not this one. This here we use the Ed Meier Turpentine wax paste. And this is something which will stay on the leather. First we close the pores and then it will stay on the leather, and after a time with mixture of using small portions of this polish and water, the water is like a film for polishing. Using that, after a time we will get a gloss like that. And though I start a good cotton cloth we use for that.
This is like a flannel.
It's a flannel, or you can use an old shirt or whatever. Oh, cotton is the best.
Yes.
And you put it around your finger. Best way, I do it like that. So it's, you have it taut around the finger, and you use a little bit of cream. Normally I would take out the laces.
Yes.
Because we want to polish it also here.
Okay.
But we don't do it now, you can imagine that. And we start step by step in thin layers, not too much. It's the kind of das Leder satt machen. How would you
absorb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody thinks, oh, I did that before. What is she showing to me? It's nothing new for me. I'm to polish my shoes since years and years. But the interesting thing is to do it in small portions, not too much. Otherwise, you have a kind of smearage on the leather, and at the end you are not able to polish it. There I have a little bit more light. It's only the wax.
And this comes in like 6 colors or something. That you have different shades.
Yes, I think. So for example, for any brownish calf leather, you can use different colors. And we have some of our customers, they are real experts in that. So they start to create their own colors.
Oh,
a variation. Yes, so it has a nice patina at the end. So you see a little bit of cream. I have to put it here. It's not glossy.
Yep. Now
it's far away to be glossy. I put it here because, show it here because we have a better light.
So you put the thin layer on.
Yes.
But then you start adding more?
Little bit, little bit. The best way is to do that for some hours, to leave it, to dry it, maybe next day again.
Oh.
But here we have to be ready before Christmas.
Yeah.
And now I start to take a little bit of water, only a little bit. It will stay. Here is the wax. I will not feel it on my fingers because it's staying on the wax. And I start to polish. It's like a film. And you see it starts now to get a different gloss. You see the difference here?
So you do that while the wax is still before it has dried?
Normally, I would, if I would do it for my shoes now,
Yes.
I would do that this way, and I would wait for some hours.
So you would put the
But
wax on.
it's not necessary. It's not. You can also. It will be a better gloss if you wait for some hours.
At which point do you wait, though? When you put the wax, then you wait before putting water, or you put?
I would put the wax on the shoe.
Yes.
Not too much. Some layers. You see, the shoe is still taking the wax.
Yep.
The pores are not filled with wax.
Yep.
And you fill, and then maybe let the shoes for some hours, and then you start again with a little bit of wax and only a drop of water.
Okay. After it's
After, in former times they spit on the
right.
shoe. And you see now, it's a different kind of gloss is starting. Maybe you have to wait now for a time. Maybe it's enough. It's sometimes a little bit of a surprise.
Is the waiting so that you allow the wax to dry?
Yes, and to go into the leather.
Oh, to absorb into the
To
leather.
absorb a little bit into the leather.
Okay. And then what is the water doing?
The water is like a polishing film. It's on the wax, and it's like a polishing film. How can I describe that?
Because there's turpentine in here.
Yes.
So I guess the water and the turpentine don't mix, so it's pushing it to like a resistant.
On the water, on the turpentine wax.
Okay.
And so it will not go into the leather. But that is a point which to be very careful. If you use too much water or too less wax, maybe the water will go into the leather.
I had that sometimes.
Okay, and then you have to wait.
Because the shoe felt wet.
Yes, yes.
So the leather should not feel wet.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Then I polish and polish and polish. I take a little bit of cream.
Oh, you're doing it very gently.
Yes. I have to explain, you maybe will not get a result first time. It's a kind of feeling, understand, but if you see it, that works, you will get
Motiviert.
Ehrgeiz.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then doing that for a special time, and then this is a brush with goat hair.
Darf ich?
Yes.
Bitte. Oh, it's really soft.
Yes.
Oh, and these are
horsehair. Yes, these are horsehair brushes. We don't use it for a shoe like that. Not if it's polished like that.
So I have the horsehair brush.
Yes. You can use it for a regular shine. Maybe you use this polish or the cream, and then you can polish it with that, and after a time you will get a nice gloss, but not like that. If you would use it for a gloss like that, it will destroy the gloss. You can, for example, if you have a pair like that, which has a wonderful wax shine, and you have some dust on it, you can use this. So normally you have two brushes like that, one for the dust, and you can put away the dust very carefully. And then you have another one only using for polishing, and then so you can go there and you see. So we had here some marks. So for example, we have here a mark. I try to
Wow.
So, because we have to be ready before Christmas,
Yes.
it is, I cannot show you on that shoe the end result. The end result will be that. And here you see I will polish. We will look what will happen with the brush. No, it's not ready.
It needs to be dry, right?
Yeah, it needs to be dry, and then it needs to have the next layer. Very, very careful, very slow.
And then when this is dry, if
Yes.
it has enough of the wax on it, is it really just this that polishes it to a shine, or do you use a cloth too?
You can use the cloth.
Yes.
You can use, what is always very good, a nylon stocking,
Yes.
because it gives a little bit of heat. Again, it's a kind of feeling what is the best to do. Sometimes if my hand is dry, I use it. So if I go here and then, oh, this is not nice, I use my dry hand. It has to be absolutely dry.
Yeah.
And you can use, of course, the goat hair to get this final gloss.
Wow. And you use your dry hand and you just rub it?
Yes.
Because it's the
Yes.
warmth of the hand.
Yes, the warmth of the hand, but it has to be absolutely dry.
Right.
So
No.
today it's very warm,
Yes.
and so it's difficult.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. Fascinating.
yeah.
I have to say, I have to tell everyone, because I heard like a rumor about Ed Meier, the shop, that if you have a pair of shoes made here and you live in Munich, guess how the shoes are delivered, or how they were delivered? By horse and buggy. So I asked Frau Meier, is this true? And what did you tell her?
Yeah, we did. For several years, we had a wonderful horse, but the horse died. This horse was able to carry the coach through the center of the town.
I'm going to try this when I go home, because
Good.
I previously assumed that the method was achievable in 20 minutes. That
No.
you just keep going back and forth, because
No.
it was becoming shiny, but it was never this shiny.
Yeah.
I didn't know
No.
that you really had to wait in between.
Take it in front of the TV in the evening.
Yeah, and just do it leisurely.
Do it slowly with a nice drink, and
Yeah.
so this is the way. Yeah.
I'll do that. I'm wearing the boots that I usually am polishing, and now I'm really excited to.
We will find the right color for
Okay,
this.
I have a few
yes.
of the colors at home in New
Yeah.
York, but I'm really looking forward to trying this out. This is what I do. I go and I learn something, and then I can't wait to
do it.
and then
Yes.
to perfect it.
You can
Like to perfect the method.
stay here.
I can stay here all afternoon and perfect the method. I might just do that.
Next week we offer a course for shoe shining.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's a specialty of
Ich
Eduard
gehe
Meier.
zurück nach New York morgen.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
But
leider.
you will come back.
Yeah.
And when you come back, and I will inform you about the next shoe seminars.
Okay.
That would be very nice for you to see.
I would love to do
Yes, yes.
that. Frau Meier, ganz
Thank
vielen
you.
Dank.
Auf Wiederschauen.
Auf Wiederschauen. This was
Thank
so
you.
special. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.